that foundation crack right there, that's going to cause a falter in all of these things. And your bedroom over there, where your children are at, they're going to die.
Yeah.
That's going to fall over. And then you're like, okay, well, let's rebuild this. If you know that the outcome is there's an immediate danger associated, and the immediate danger is 2045. The immediate danger is the nuclear waste that Japan had to pour into its ocean because it didn't have any place left on land to put it. And now they can't even fish in the seas around Japan. They have to get their fish from Korea now because they were forced to put their nuclear waste in there. And Jeff Yee and I, we just wrote a paper on the a neutrino gun that's able to reduce or increase the amount of radioactive decay so that things can get back to a normal state. But I've got another state that makes it much easier that another patent that Chris and I have done, where you can actually refold that nuclear waste back into its natural state in a simple way, just with pressure. Because remember,
yeah, if you guys could demonstrate that, because nuclear is a fantastic option if you can deal with the junk that comes out the other side.
well, think about everything, what happens with radiation. Radiation is about temperature. It gets hotter and hotter, but temperature is what? About a tempo, maintaining a tempo.
Speed.
A particular speed of incidence that causes interaction. So since everything is unfolding through heat and through low pressure, everything unfolds. Nothing unfolds into a high pressure system. Radiation is unfolding in low pressure systems. So why not create a high pressure system to refold it back?
That's what fusion is to some extent, right?
And if you could do it,
Can we make some stars?
We can
Yeah.
do it. We can do it. That's what the patents are for, and that's why I'm looking at the resistance like, oh, you guys don't want to be a part of the future. Okay, then we'll build our own breakaway society, and we will use this technology and become the new Atlanteans, or Numerians, because it has happened before. There were particular villages that were still using stones and rocks, and there were other civilizations that had 200,000 years ago that had, greater technology than we have today. And I think that's what's about to take place. I'm done trying to convince the world or trying to convince, because the evidence is there.
What's it going to take to build some of these technologies?
Just a group of collectives of people, we're doing it ourselves, starting it with the linchpin and the other applications, and just slowly build. And, I'm going to trust that the creator is bringing the proper people to allow.
Terrance, I would say if they don't let him patent his motherfucking ideas, he's gonna take them and go somewhere else and build his own Atlantis type of community, bro. Look, I thought when I heard him talking, I didn't know what it was gonna be, but I will tell you, this man ain't that. He ain't from Memphis. He don't say hey man and all them say man. That ain't really him, dog. This dude is pretty much a genius. You know what I mean? Unless somebody can come out and tell me everything he's saying is bullshit, bro. That nigga got me. Yeah, that nigga got me. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about mostly, but I can understand. It is not my forte to argue and debate whether or not what he's saying will work or not. But the man sound like he got it figured out. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real, bro. Like he said, when he broke it down, at one point, these people was living like the Flintstones. These people was heavy in the technology, bro. More advanced than what we got now. I do believe that even when you go back down to how the pyramids was made. I know a lot of people think they just drugged them rocks up there and made it like this, bro. Impossible. Fucking impossible. Still to this day, it's a mystery on how they did that. You know what I mean? Drop it in the comments if you feel like you got some knowledge that nobody really know about it. But you know what I mean? I'm going with what Terrance Howard talking about, family. It's some people that more advanced. And if we just talking about that, we ain't gonna go there extraterrestrial and all that type of shit, but we could. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real, man. Shout out Terrance Howard, because he one of them. Yeah, he ain't one of y'all. He's one of them. You know what I mean? Yeah, shit. And we might need to take him a little more serious and really look into him. You know what I mean? Like, these people waste time interviewing all type of people that talk about nothing. Nothing, bro. A whole bunch of bullshit. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. A whole bunch of bullshit. But if we can get some interviews like this, where Terrance Howard is really breaking down some shit and reconfiguring how we think of modern technology, bro, I'm all for it. Yeah, I'm all for it. Even watching this interview was just like watching a brand new movie. I didn't know if this man was acting or not, but like I said, he had me tuned in. Look, check it out. Drop it in the comments, bro. I know a lot of people not really into the science shit, but my mind just configured a little different, bro. Yeah, I'm structured and I'm wired a little different to where when I hear smart shit, I love it. Yeah. I love it. Don't talk slick to me. Talk quick to me. You know what I mean? Because I can understand it all, bro. My comprehension skills are next level. Next fucking level, bro. I don't have many conversations with people outside of my circle. Why? They never willing to go there. Yeah, never willing to go there, bro. Time is money. My talk ain't cheap, despite what people think. You know what I mean? My talk is money. If you ain't talking about a goddamn thing, we'd have to be talking about some money, family. Other than that, I like next level shit, bro. I like things that's gonna take my mind to the next level and have me have my little pistons. Whoa. Real shit. You know what I mean? That's how this Terrance Howard conversation had me, fam. I don't know if that's for everybody, but my like kind is out there somewhere. Wherever y'all are, man, speak up. Yeah, wherever y'all are, speak up. If not, or forever hold your peace. But look here, Terrance Howard, this man, damn near genius. Yeah, I'm gonna put him up there. I'm gonna put him up there. The way he speaks and breaks it down, bro. Didn't know he was even that complex of a person. Drop it in the comments. Well, you know what? I actually did, because months ago he broke down a mathematical equation. I think it was 1 + 0 isn't really 1. Something like that, bro. Y'all drop it in the comments. But yeah, it was like 6-7 months ago. Maybe even a year ago, but bro, he broke down some mathematical shit that had me pretty puzzled. I mean, real shit. It had me mind blown, actually. Drop it in the comments, bro. Scars from the Playground. Shout out Terrance Howard. That is one of our most intelligent actors, for sure, bro. For sure. Never heard nobody go quite that deep. Drop it in the comments. Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe. Peace. And do go check out the albums. Max Headroom. The Feelings of the Father. I hate when people say, oh, you rap too? Oh, you rap too? You know, I don't rap too. You know what I mean? I make songs that's, yeah, you know what I mean? I don't make songs like everybody else. They make songs this. I make songs this. You know what I mean? Really, that's the best way to explain it. You know what I mean? So it's not like I rap too. Bro, no. I'm not going to say that. I'm a musical prodigy. Always have been. I just refuse to get on my knees for anybody. You know what I mean? I don't tap dance for a living. That's just not what I do, bro. Yeah, I left the military when I was 19 because I didn't want it given to me. Real shit. Did I leave or did they keep me out for being crazy? I don't know, bro. Discussion. Oh, bigger discussion for another day. Y'all drop it in the comments. Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business. Big